Ben Strichek, senior, tight end, Jack.
What does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
It's very special, but at the same time, it's hard because you have to get up in the morning, earlier in the season. You have to lift, you have to run. It's not easy to get up. I mean, if you want to do it, you got to be good. And the dedication aspect, I feel like every single person on our team is dedicated to what they're doing, and that's like a big deal of success that we have. We're also very disciplined. It's about like accountability, like Coach Eller said, getting up in the morning, doing your lift, all that kind of good stuff, and then texting when you're not going to be there. I feel like we do a good job of that. Also, our brotherhood is very strong. I feel like that carries a lot to our success.
You guys do some crazy things when it comes to the 6 a.m. lifts and the dirty dozens and the two-a-days. What's that like?
It's fun that I get to do with my friends. I feel like that's like the most important part, but it's hard just getting up in the morning. It's a pain, but to be good, you have to do it. Like Hoban, Highland, they're all doing that. If we can replicate it or do it better than them, then that leads to our success and how we grow as a brotherhood and stuff like that.
How would you describe those workouts to an outsider?
Some of them are easy, but most of them are hard, especially the ones where you're like bear hugging each other and you have to run. That's really hard. I don't like that at all. There's people complaining about going with Sean Burke because he's like a try-hard at that or something like that.
Go back to day one when you joined this program, however old you were, till today. Think of everything you've experienced. How much has it changed you and molded you as a person?
It's changed me a lot. So I started playing football in 5th grade, and there's a 5th grade team and a 5th and 6th grade team. And I played on the 5th and 6th grade team with like Nolan Good, and he would run over every single person. And that actually made me scared. I was scared. Every single morning we woke up to play a game, I was scared. So the next year I quit because I was scared to play. But my dad convinced me that maybe I should give it another shot and, do all this other stuff. And then I gave it another shot, and I was like, wow, I really enjoy this because I get to play with my friends. And I realized that football's a tough sport. You have to like put in the work, and there's people that are waiting to see you play. I feel like my dad was a really big part in my football career, and I felt like that if I didn't play, I'd let him down. And same with my mom and my sister. They really want to see me play, and I feel like that's my job, is to play football and play other sports to see them happy and see me play.
What separates this program from other teams in the state?
Our culture. I feel like we all been playing football since we were little. The culture we have is amazing. We care for each other. We love for each other. We respect one another. We all put in the work with each other in the off season, during the season. We show up for each other, and I feel like that's what leads to our success and divides us from other teams.
What's it like on a Friday night when you come out of this great locker room and you walk through the kids and out the tunnel into that electric atmosphere?
Yeah, we have a lot of great supporters. If you look at our student section, they all come out and support us. We are so blessed to have all of our parents show up. Not many teams get that, where we have a packed student section and a packed parent section where everybody else sits. Your loved ones, everybody cares about you. They're there, they support you, especially all the kids. They really look up to you, and I feel like that's really important for our program.
When I say 2024 Division II state champs, Avon Eagles, what does that mean to you?
Very special. Very, very special. Our seniors set a really good example for how a football team is supposed to be run, and I feel like that has helped us this year. We have a new goal and a new foundation for what we're supposed to do this year, and I feel like they set a really good example for us for this upcoming year.
How much more pressure does that put on you guys being defending champs? Normally, everyone circles Avon on the calendar.
Yeah.
Well, now you circle Avon defending state champs. Do you feel more pressure, or is it the same old?
Having a defending state championship under our belt, I feel like it doesn't really change us. I mean, maybe some teams have circled us on the calendar, but I feel like if we play to our standard, we should be this exact same as last year, maybe even better.
What would it be like to win the last game your senior year?
Very special, because I like to experience that as my last game of my high school career. That'd be awesome.
What would be the emotions?
Just all the hard work I put in, especially with my teammates. It would feel very accomplishing to know that my teammates and I did that for Avon.
He lives on my street, actually, so he's a great guy. He's always working hard. He plays baseball too, so he's got an arm. If you ever see him play quarterback, he can step back there and throw a ball. So
Really?
yeah.
Is he a lineman or a tight end?
He's got to switch to tight end this year. He's so tight end and D-line. So
Okay.
Strichek, yeah. Again, he's one of those guys. He's a little lighter on the weight, but like he's definitely a very hard worker. And he's always been around me my whole life. Really good friends with him, and doing a lot of stuff outside of football and everything with him. He's a little quieter guy, and then when you get to know him, he can be serious sometimes. He doesn't take things very. He's kind of like an opposite of Killian if you think about it. Like Killian's like a really like, I don't know, like type of guy like, oh, and then Strichek's kind of just more of a little serious guy, but like he has his funny times definitely.
He's been probably my best friends for like past 6 years. So I used to be catcher and everything before my knee stuff, and he'd be pitcher, so we'd always be together somewhere, either a baseball field or a football field. And, we always just laugh about and joke and play video games and all the time.
Strichek was also actually a really good person on the field to me because he taught me a lot of like what I know for defensive line and stuff. So he's always the kind of person leading in the hallways. He's always been a leader throughout football on the program and in the hallways.
He's my throwing partner for baseball. I just started talking to him this year because we were on varsity together, but like I feel like in that year we've gotten a lot closer. We go up to the field every now and then, still throw during baseball season.
He lives on my street. He's also a twin, and it's he's become a really great player. He's a starter for us now. Didn't really see that happening because he was just playing tight end and offensive line at one point. Now we're playing a whole lot of defense. He's pretty small. He was only like 180 pounds at one point. I don't know how much he weighs now, but he's getting up there. He's getting bigger. He's playing a lot better. It's a great starter for us. Hopefully he can go do some great things.
I met him through Schaffner, even before football, but Strichek, 190. Everyone makes fun of his weight a lot, but if you watch the film, he moves some of these tackles. It's insane the way he moves some of these guys.
Ben Strichek, wow, he's having a great senior year. We think the world of as a football program. He's playing defense for us. Scored a touchdown against North Ridgeville on an interception, which is a big moment for him. Also plays tight end for us, but I think Ben probably his whole life is identified mostly as a baseball player, and he's a good pitcher for the Avon Eagles. But man, am I glad he decided to play football, because he's just a great kid who willing to do whatever the team needs, doesn't ask questions, and very unselfish and team player. Someone who I really enjoy being around.
He reminds me of a kid that just won't say a word and just yes coach kind of thing, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't ask many questions or say much. He just does his job. The older I get, the more I can appreciate guys like Ben Strichek who just show up and just go to work. They do their job and takes great pride in doing his job because they don't want to let down his team. He's having a great senior year, and I'm really excited for him. An interesting story about Ben as well is that, his sophomore year, he was cut from the baseball team. And most kids would probably, be done with baseball. But he played summer baseball, continued to develop, continued to get better, and then became a huge part of the team as a junior. So that just speaks to the qualities of his character to say, okay, it didn't go my way. I'm going to continue to work hard and get better. And how cool is that, and how much is that going to transfer to life after football and after baseball to know that you can overcome those things?
If Hollywood made a movie about Ben Strichek, who would star as Ben?
I would like to think Snoop Dogg. Because if you think about it, he's kind of chill, and I feel like I'm kind of chill. And
That's the most off-the-wall one I've ever heard.
There's he's kind of he could be off the wall sometimes, like you just said. But I feel like I'm a pretty chill guy, so Snoop Dogg.
Is he going to do some rapping in this, or what?
Probably not any rapping. Maybe just sit back, chilling, that type of thing.
If you were a flavor of ice cream, what would you be? What best describes you?
Fresh strawberry from Mitchell's. I love that flavor. I could do cookies and cream, but I'm going to pick fresh strawberry.
Fresh
Yeah.
strawberry. Not just strawberry, fresh strawberry.
Fresh strawberry. Not just strawberry, fresh strawberry.
I like that.
Yeah.
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
I'd be the Incredible Hulk, because when I was younger, I'd dress up as him a lot, and I'd pretend I'm him. I had those big old mittens, those Incredible Hulk mittens I used to play with, and yeah.
You like smashing stuff?
Yeah. Just yeah.
Recently, the Powerball jackpot was at $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
If you had that winning ticket, what would you do with it?
Well, first of all, I'd give back to my family, because they do a lot for me. I would buy the Guardians team, so we can win a World Series.
Why you're gonna spend like
Yeah,
crazy like the Yankees?
I'd get all the good players. Yeah, I'd be bigger than the Dodgers right now. What else would I do?
Their payroll's over $1 billion though, so you're gonna spend it all
Yeah,
just on the baseball team.
Yeah, I mean, what are we right now? Like 300 million, maybe a little bit more. So if I spend,
Cleveland team,
If I
I think
spend
half that probably.
so if I spend like 70% of the $1 billion, that'd be good.
You're going all in on the
Yeah.
Guardians. All right,
And then I would buy a Cobra Mustang. I really like those cars.
those are nice.
Yeah, mod it out and stuff like that.
Do any travel, any shopping sprees? What?
Yeah, here and there, but most of my spending's on that stuff. Yeah, and food. I like to eat.
You gonna go to like strip every night or
Chipotle,
what? Ooh,
Tropical Cafe smoothie, and Jersey Mike's. Yeah, I'd spend a lot of money there. Those are my favorite places.
those places would love you if you were a billionaire coming there all the time.
Yeah, I keep them in business.
How would you describe this person, Ben Strichek?
So I describe myself as caring, accountable, hardworking, athletic, and just an overall great person. I feel like I'm kind and I'm honest to people. I try to talk to people, and when I'm working or doing something, I put in my best effort to do it at the highest level.
How cool was that pick six against Ridgeville?
It was very surreal. I'd say that, because when I caught it, I was like, do I really have this in my hand right now? And I just started running. It was crazy because like a couple days before that, I had a dream about a pick six. And
For you?
Yeah, for me, and it just happened. You know.
Maybe you should dream about like winning $1 billion.
Yeah, or win the state championship.
Well, you've already done that, but
Two
okay.
state championships.
Was that ball just like floating? Is that like the easiest reception you think ever?
I don't know, because I looked at the film and I like delayed jump. I jumped before the ball even left his hand, and then I like did a mini jump and just reached up and caught it. Because I know Max tipped it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just.
It looked like it was just on a silver platter for you.
It was. It really was. Yeah.
When you hit that end zone, what'd you think?
I just started screaming out. I didn't really know what else to do. I'm not a big dancer, so I just started yelling. But it was a very, very cool moment.
Ben Strichek's the best safety in Avon history. Remember, we're a long way. Good shit, man! Yeah! Let's go! I'm so sick. I dreamed about that moment. Dude, so you looked at the ball like it was a
What you think when you saw that ball flutter in the air?
Huh?
When that ball's fluttering in the air, what did you think?
It's like a big gold egg in front of me. I dreamed about that. See ball, if I caught it, someone's come hit me, just struck him right over.
How's it feel that you have a pick six for a spin? Or...
Feels pretty good. I didn't expect that coming, but it's great. He's better than Spoon, that's all I know.